Okay, hi again. So this is my first video in my series of videos I want to talk about, things I want to talk about. And the first topic I want to cover is um, a healthy body does not equal a healthy mind. And this is something which I've been sort of struggling with for a good few years now, actually. I mean, a brief history of sort of my eating disorder. I started losing weight about 6 years ago, when I was 15, and then basically I've been recovered, um, weight wise anyway, since I was about 17. So for about 4 years basically, I've been of a healthy weight. Um, but there's only been sort of very sporadic periods in those last 4 years where I actually feel like I've had a healthy mind in regards to my eating problems. Um, and I know I've watched a lot of other people's videos on a similar or on this topic, basically, you come up against people who automatically assume that because you're of a healthy weight, you must be free from all sorts, all eating problems. But I have really cold hands, so I feel like I'm clutching the mug, that's why. Mm, it's really cold. Um, so, I mean, I basically, when I was in hospital, over it was, yeah, oh God, December 2005, yeah, to January 2006, that's right. God, that took me a while to work out. So I was 16 then. That was when I was in hospital. So, yeah, when I came out of hospital, I was still underweight, but I was working towards a healthy weight, and I basically, I mean, I'm actually going to make another video about that specifically, so it's all kind of tied together. But basically, I was still having therapy, and they, as soon as I got back to a healthy weight, because of the age I was, and a number of other things, I was discharged from that. But I basically continued to have problems in, my mind about eating, and I would still struggle with eating. I actually had quite a big problem with binge eating, after I came out of hospital and was gaining weight again. Because of course people think, gaining weight, you must be doing well. Of course you're doing well. But I, got to a point where I was basically eating way, way too much. I was basically eating to just overcompensating for all the crappy things I was feeling, all the crappy things that were still going on. But I found it very hard to get help, basically because I wasn't underweight anymore. I didn't look sick, if I went and had blood tests, if I went and had, they were fine. If I went and had your blood pressure taken, it was okay, it wasn't low. I wasn't passing out all the time, but I was still keeping a lot of secrets about eating, about I was eating, a ridiculous amount more than a normal person should, and that was still, it still felt like as secretive, because I was doing it behind closed doors, um, and it was still really a huge part of my life, um, and I didn't know how to control that, and I didn't know how to ask for help with that, because people just see it as, saw it as me getting better, and it continued on, and I actually ended up being overweight for a while. But people don't see being overweight as much as much of an issue as being underweight, and I'm not sure why. Because if somebody's having a problem, they need help. And, yeah. So I mean, I'm not really sure where I'm going with this video. But yeah, I mean that's basically just what I want to sort of put out there. wonder if there's other people with, similar thoughts on the issue. And of course against people, prejudices against basically, well, you look fine, so you must be fine. And I mean, I still don't know how to eat normally. I've spent the last 4 years either binging like crazy or restricting. I I don't know how to eat normally, and that's how I maintain a healthy weight by binging and restricting. I binge loads and put on loads of weight, and then I restrict and lose it or lose some. I'm no healthier in my mind than than when I was underweight, but I can't seem to get help for it. So, yeah, that's pretty much that one in a nutshell. I'm sorry if it was numbers, I'm sorry if it was just pointless and whatever, but there we go. Okay, so that's my video, my theory. Alright, I shall see you in the next one.